John chapter 2, starting in verse 23, says this: Now when he was in Jerusalem at the Passover feast, many believed in his name when they saw the signs that he was doing. But Jesus, on his part, did not entrust himself to them, because he knew all people and needed no one to bear witness about a man, for he himself knew what was in man. I'm always struck by that last phrase, he needed no one to bear witness about man, for he himself knew what was in man. One of the most beautiful things about the gospel is that Jesus gets us. Jesus knows what it's like to be a real person. He knows that real people are messy, and he knows what is in the heart of men, for he was a man. The Bible is full of stories of messy people and full of stories of God cleaning up the mess. But the most beautiful story in Scripture is the story of Jesus. Not just coming to clean up the mess, but coming to live in the mess. Coming to be with real people, with messy people. Jesus understands that life is messy. He gets that we are messy. And he has not just observed it, but he has experienced it. When Jesus hung on the cross, he begged for the forgiveness of those who mocked him and tortured him, for he knew that they did not understand what they were doing. And many of us find ourselves doing things that we ourselves don't understand. We've all done some messy things that we regret, things we never thought we would do. And the unfortunate reality is that many of us carry around the baggage of our mess and allow it to keep us from coming boldly to the cross and claiming the new life that has been offered to us. In Hebrews chapter 4, we read, Since we have a high priest who has ascended into heaven, Jesus, the Son of God, let us hold firmly to the faith we profess. For we do not have a high priest who is unable to empathize with our weakness, but we have one who has been tempted in every way, just as we are, yet he did not sin. Let us then approach God's throne of grace with confidence, so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in our time of need. This idea that Jesus ascended assumes that he first descended. He descended into the mess and experienced life as we do. He gets us, he gets that we are messy, and he still chooses us.